Morning everybody, and welcome to this week's Tiller's Turf Talk. Hope everyone's keeping really well. As you can see behind me, beautiful blue sky, a beautiful day and plenty going on. So it's been an ultra busy week. I've been away at Groundsfest for 2 or 3 days. What a fantastic show that was. Thoroughly recommend you visit the 2026 exhibition. Lots to look at, great atmosphere, great vibe. And yeah, I was there representing the Turfgrass Growers Association as their chairman for a couple of days. It was great to catch up with other growers and so many people involved in this fantastic trade of ours. So on today's Turf Talk, we are going to be revisiting a field that we were in a few weeks ago, and you may have seen the episode, or if you haven't, take a look, and that was looking at ploughing. So this particular field that we ploughed is now going through final preparation, ready for seeding a little bit later on this morning. So what we're going to do is have a look at the machine that's just finishing off, levelling things off nicely for us, and then we'll maybe jump in the cab with Gav, have a quick look from the inside, and then we'll join Paul a little bit later this morning once we start seeding. Yeah, looking forward to a productive day, a great day, and enjoy this beautiful sunshine. The field we're in today is absolutely huge, and Gav is right down at the far end, finishing the headland off. So while I wait for him to head back up the field towards me, I'll just take a quick look at the field itself, the soil and what we're trying to achieve here. Now obviously with turf we're looking for very precision when it comes to harvest. We've got to get that depth of harvest cut just right, so we can't have lumps and bumps in the land. We can't afford any great intolerances, otherwise we're going to have a bad harvest. So it's not like standard agriculture where you might be floating a combine bed, I don't know, a few inches above ground, you can get away with a few discrepancies. In this you really can't, so it's really important with this machine that we're packing the soil down, not compacting it but firming it up enough, but also creating a lovely little tilth on the top for the seed to work into and give us that perfect turf going forward. So I'm just going to go down and have a look at the soil, and as I've said on previous videos, we have a beautiful sandy loam soil here, and this field is going to be an Arena Gold crop, so that's our rye fescue blend, and what a fantastic crop it's really going to make. So yeah, Gav will soon be up here. We'll go and take a closer look at the machine that's doing it all for us. Fabulous. So as always with these big machine operations, we've got GPS in play, so we've got perfectly straight lines here, and that means we're getting virtually no overlapping whatsoever. So we're maximising the efficiency of both the machine and the fuel economy, and overall being a productive job, and we're going to get this field done a lot quicker without any unnecessary overlaps. So all great stuff, and yeah, let's go and watch some more and jump in the cab with Gav and learn a bit more. So it's always good to get a cab's eye view, and great to spend a bit of time with Gav and learn a bit more about the Dalvo and its functions. But what really impresses me with me, and I just don't really drive tractors these days, but how things have changed in technology. So when we get to the end of the field, Gav literally presses one button, turns around, presses another button, and off we go again. And the whole thing auto steer, auto guide. It's just incredible how far the evolution has come, particularly in this sort of agricultural world, in these agricultural cultivation operations. So yeah, completely revolutionised it. So we've just got the headland to do now, and then we'll join Paul and we'll watch a bit of seeding. Now the success of any seeding operation is down to the preparation that goes on before it, and with many years experience and a fantastic bloke behind that steering wheel in Gavin, he's once again doing an outstanding job in getting this field to its final level, ready to receive that seed. So well done Gav, another fantastic job done. Let's get the seeder filled up, let's get some seed on this ground, let's get making some turf. So in terms of a seed bed, this is absolutely perfect, and I'm going to show you why now. So I'll just turn the camera around. So with the packer on the Dalbo there, we've firmed this topsoil up beautifully. So if I just go like that, I'm barely making an impression. And also, all we've done now, like I say, we've got a good firm base. We've got a nice tilth on top here. So when the seed goes on, that's all going to work in beautifully. And with the moisture levels as they are at the moment, this seed's going to be popping up very quickly, and I'd expect by this time next week we'll start to see a real tinge of green all over this field. Fantastic. As with the cultivations, we've got a super skilled operator doing the seeding in Paul, and what he's doing for a start in this field, he's putting a headland in all the way around the field of a monoculture, a monospecies, so basically one variety of seed, which is going to help to reinforce these headlands and give them the strength to lift a little bit later on. Now the headlands usually get battered simply because we're turning mowers, we're turning machinery on them, which can weaken the turf, but by adding this monospecies in there, we're going to strengthen it up and make sure that we have a product to harvest when the main body of the field is gone. Yeah, all in all it's going great, and as always Paul and Gav done a fantastic job so far, and yeah, really can't wait to see this field once it gets up and running. So there we go, there begins another field of seeding. Now you might have noticed on that last little section there that Paul's got the disc running at the side, doing it the old fashioned way, before GPS and all that kind of thing. Now the only reason he's using that and not his technology is the fact because he's doing this headland, he's got a lot of turns to do, a lot of fiddly bits to do around the edges, things like that. But once we open up into the main body of the field, he'll get his GPS out and that'll do the job for him in keeping those perfectly straight lines and keeping it completely accurate. But Paul's such a good operator anyway that he's fantastic at doing the job either way, and doing an overall brilliant job of this seeding. So we'll close the video here and thank you all for watching as always. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and please continue to help us to grow the channel and subscribe if you haven't or consider doing so. That would be very much appreciated. But in the meantime, a fabulous weekend. Take care everybody. Cheers for now, see you next week.